So we left off in the last video talking about Obama, and you know, if the brother, that's the way he got paid, let him get paid like that, you know. And but one thing he can do with all that money he made, he don't have to be president to come in the ghetto and spend some money with the poor blacks in the ghetto. He still could set up programs. Just because he's not president don't mean he can't come back in the ghetto and run down houses and purchase some property and you know have some cheap rent for those that need it. But he ain't down for us because I haven't seen anything he did for his brothers and sisters or Michelle either. They paid now, so they're gonna spend their money with the slave masters' children. You know, so that tell you where his head is at. And Alex Jones, they're using him as a whipping boy because he paid, and his family is paid forever. But they're gonna make sure by the time they get through whipping on him, I mean, tongue whipping him, calling him all kind of names. It might not ever be another black president, just like Kwame Kilpatrick here in Detroit. By the time they get through, but he didn't have enough sense Kwame Kilpatrick didn't have enough sense to go out rich. He tried to go out rich, but they took all this money. And they're going to make sure there'll never be another black mayor, for a long time. And black people are the ones that are going to keep voting the enemy in because they think he's doing something for them. He go and do a little bit of something here in the ghetto in Detroit, and they love him. But you don't know that Kwame Kilpatrick gave about $3 or $4 million to the Rosedale community, Rosedale Grandmont community. And you see how they flourishing over there on Grand River. So he did do that. And he probably did some other places that we don't know about. But Alex Jones, he's the propagandist for Donald Trump. Donald Trump double-crossed him. And then he must have got back right with him and everything. But Donald Trump double-crossing a lot of people. But Donald Trump gonna come out with earnings all over the planet. There's gonna be Trump towers all over in Africa, all over in Russia, all over in the whole power thing. You got Russia, China, United States, Israel, and Japan running game on the whole planet. They are part of they one of the heads of the beast. It's probably another one. I can't. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. They're not the main head, but they the little heads that's on the body of the beast. So you got to cut all them heads off in order for the body to cease functioning. And ain't nobody got enough guts, so they threatening the end of the planet with nuclear war. They're threatening the end of the planet with biological warfare. They're threatening the end of the planet with financial warfare, you know. And so y'all won't get out of line and talk like I'm talking. And the rest of these imams and ministers and Islamic and those chumps on YouTube keeping you distracted because you're looking for a way out or a way to find peace within yourself. They're not telling you right. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us to be on the alert because one day they are going to try to get down with us. They are going to try to take off the Muslims and the blacks. And he said that we got angels watching over us. And these angels, I think it's 7 of them, you know, going to take care of business and take them out. I don't know what symbolically that language is talking about, but he said they're not going to be the victim. We're going to be the victim. But we got to want to fight for ourselves, you know, and we got to know who we are and who the enemy is. And I'm telling you that Alex Jones is the enemy, because there's a lot of brothers I seen Professor Grip talking with Alex Jones. I seen Minister Louis Farrakhan talking with Alex Jones. Alex Jones is the enemy, and he want to get paid too. You see, he is getting paid. So it's time for us to wake up, be sucker free. That's the first thing we need for our victory, is to be sucker free. Black light out.